Alright guys, so welcome back to my channel. So today on my channel we're going to be doing something different. Obviously, we always doing something different on the channel. I mean, not really different, but like, you get what I'm saying. We're going to do something that is already kind of like a thing on my channel, which is my Entrepreneuher series. For those of you who don't know, I do have an online fashion boutique called Alaya Co. By the time you guys see this video, my boutique will already be back up and running, but I wanted you guys to come behind the scenes with me and see some of the things that I do when it comes to inventory and just basically what goes on behind the business when it comes to being an entrepreneur. So this is my little office. If you guys can tell, this room is pink. The room I normally film my videos in is gray. That's my bedroom. This is sort of like the extra room that I come into to do all things business. I'm gonna be showing you guys some of the stuff that I use for my business and different things like that. So without further ado guys, let's get right into this video. So for starters, the first thing that I wanted to show you guys is this. I actually just went and picked this up from Staples, which are business cards. So a lot of you guys know, a lot of people use Vistaprint when it comes to printing business cards. I just went on Staples and just so happened to see that Staples offered 250 business cards for $14.99 with the pickup services, and Staples isn't that far from my house, so I decided to go ahead and do that. But here's the crazy part about this is that these are not actually going to be used as business cards. I'm actually going to be using these as hand tags. So you guys can see here, this is the name of my business, Alaya Co. Also, this is the new logo. I will insert a picture of what my previous logo did look like, but you know, where I was 2 years ago is not where I am now. So I definitely wanted to be able to elevate and grow with my business, and I wanted you guys to also be able to see how I elevated and how I grew. So that was a major thing for me. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys are these Avery shipping labels right here. So I have not been able to get a shipping printer yet, only because I'm seeing a lot of like positive and negative reviews on a lot of shipping label printers, and a shipping label printer is definitely, honestly, now that I think about it, it's the same price as a regular printer. I could have got a regular. I could have got that. I didn't think about it like that at the time though when I did purchase it, so that's neither here nor there. But these, I have not actually used these yet, so I'm really excited to see how they work. I'll probably do a mock order just to see how these actually do play out. I did hear positive reviews on these. And then the only reason right now why I'm not pressed to get a printer or shipping label printer is also because I do have to print out my invoices, so I felt like it just made sense to get this for now. The next thing I have here is my printing paper. So this is just regular printing paper that I can use for my invoices and things like that. I originally was using this to print out my shipping labels, but I'm just not a tape person. I feel like the tape looks really tacky, and I don't want to do tacky, so I'm really just trying to find all kind of ways to basically improvise, I guess, without the shipping label printer for right now. So as I mentioned before, this is my printer that I have here. Y'all, I have like receipt papers and stuff all over here in my bag. But this is my printer right here. As I mentioned before, it is an HP Envy Photo 7155 printer. And it's literally just your standard printer. Like, it's not really anything special that goes down here. This is just a little pullout for me when I want to, you know, have the papers come out. The papers for this printer goes in at the bottom here. So it goes in right here at the bottom in this compartment. So the next thing that I have is my tagging gun. So this tagging gun here is what I'm going to be using to tag my inventory with the hang tags here. The most important thing for you, though, for those of you guys who have worked retail, you definitely know that with tagging guns, you are supposed to do it through the seam or on the tag. For me, I'll probably just do it on the tag only because I'm just more comfortable doing it that way. And I did get this from Amazon, which is actually a thing. So I'll leave the description in the description box below. I will leave the links for everything that I do have here. So as I said before, this I got from Amazon. It was literally like $10 to $15, I believe, for this. And it comes with a box of more, like, I don't even know what you call them, but I'm gonna call them tang hacks. So it comes with a box full of tang hacks. So you get the tagging gun, and you get also a couple of different like needles. I already inputted one of the needles inside there, so that's what's missing out of this little pack, is the needle that's in there. And then you get a box full of like the tags. I do not know how many they give you, but it is a box full, and it should definitely last me for as long as I need it to, because why not? I got bored, y'all. I just wanted to make sure that it worked, so I popped one of the tags in the thing just to make sure that it was working effectively. So now, guys, we're gonna move on to the next thing. I'm gonna show you guys are my poly mailers. So this is going to be my packaging. So you guys can see it says, "Hello, I'm what you've been waiting for." This is your standard size poly mailer. So this is a 10 by 13 poly mailer. I really love pink, which is why I went with the color pink, because I'm just a pink fanatic. I've also realized that for me, I'm not really big with the boxes. I don't really care too much about boxes. So my biggest things was I wanted to be able to get poly mailers that were standard size, and also bigger poly mailers for those who order more than 2 items, because these 10 by 13 poly mailers really only like comfortably hold 2. You can squeeze 3 in there, but 2 is ideal for what can fit in a 10 by 13 poly mailer, especially when it comes to clothes, because some clothes are bulky and different things like that. So these are my standard poly mailers, as I mentioned before, and they're super cute, and I love them so much. And I love them so much, honestly. I'm not even gonna lie. So after that, we then upgraded to the big boy polys. So these are our big boy polys. They do say the same thing, "Hello, I am what you've been waiting for," which is really good because it does show cohesion when it comes to my brand. Whether you have a small poly mailer or a big poly mailer, you do get the same wording. However, it is a different color, only because they know they didn't have the pink big mailers. They only had them in black and white. I just didn't really like the black ones for the little ones, so I got these ones. The poly mailers, I did get them off of Amazon, so I will link that in the description box below as well. This is a, I believe, 14 by 12. No, it can't be. It might be 15 by 16 or something along those lines. With this poly mailer, as you guys can see, you can definitely fit like a lot more stuff in here. It is really big and spacious in this one. I can fit comfortably, I can say I can fit probably about 5 or 6 items in this poly mailer. I have not tried yet, so I'm not too sure. I could probably even fit more, and that's perfect, because for me, the box does, I believe, take up more weight and things like that, and I just wanted to be as cost efficient as possible. And I felt like poly mailers are one of the best ways to make sure that all of your items are in there, secured, and perfect. So that is that situation. Now, lastly, I do have these sizing stickers right here. Perfect. So the last thing I have to show you guys are these sizing stickers right here. So these sizing stickers, I also got these off of Amazon, $9. They go from an extra small all the way to a double XL. It might be a triple XL, I'm not too sure. When I link it in the description box down below, you guys will be able to go on Amazon and see what the size goes up to. But these were only $9. And I use these basically to place them on top of the packaging that I get. So that's what this is for. It's also good for me because it's easier for me to just be able to see what something is. It's more clean, more cut, and it works best for me. For these, I mean, you can, if you want to, just double check. You can either do them on the hang tag. So on the hang tag, you can put this, and then you could always put the sticker right here, so that when a person opens their package, they know that this is the correct size that they have received. Or you can do it on the poly plastic packages that I have done, and that's actually the next thing that I'm going to show you guys. I thought I showed you guys everything, but I really didn't. So I keep putting stuff on the floor. I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. So the next thing that I'm going to show you guys are my poly plastic mailers. So this is my poly plastic mailers, okay? These are what I use to put the clothes in. So once the clothes comes from my vendor, I then take it, I inspect it to make sure that all clothes is of quality and good assurance, to make sure that my customers are each receiving product and quality that is really good. If a product does not look its best, it will become damaged and it will sit out on the side, which is a loss to me but a profit to you guys, because at the end of the day, I just want to make sure that each and every person that's able to purchase from Bel Air Co is able to wear their clothes in confidence and just feel amazing about how it came to them and all that good stuff. So as I mentioned, I do that with my clothes, and I check it for those type of things, and then I place them into these poly plastic mailers. So these poly plastic mailers are different than the poly mailers that I use to ship things out with. I'll show you guys basically what I mean with the poly plastic mailers as we get more into this video as well. So just for reference, this is basically what I mean when I say the poly plastic mailer. So this is not the original package that the clothes comes to me in. This is what I put it in. So I put the clothes in here after checking it and all that stuff. And as you guys can see, I mentioned before about the sizing stickers. I put my sizing stickers on the package itself just because for me that works best, and it's just easier for me to realize what's going on when I do it that way. The last thing I'm going to show you guys is basically where I store my inventory. So I have my inventory size, small, medium, and large, and that's what that is. There are some excess inventory that I have from last season that I was not able to get rid of, which when the website does become open, all sale items will start at $20. They're gonna go for $20. Consider it a blowout $20 sale just to get rid of all the old inventory that I do have. And there are actually like some up in the closet as well. Let me actually show you guys what I'm talking about when this is what I'm talking about when I say that my clothes is right here. So you guys can see on this drawer we have small, so all of our smalls are placed in this drawer right here. Then we have our medium and our large. As mentioned before, these are all the mediums, these are all the larges. This drawer is like really hard to get back in. Then this is also my coat closet, guys. I have some coats in here, so don't worry about that. You guys see what goes on here. But these are like excess inventory. Some of these are mediums and some of these are larges. All right, guys, so that concludes all the essential things that you will need to when it comes to shipping for your business. And thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next video for my Entrepreneur Her series.